My name's Anna Ugarte. I'm the head chef at the Old Fitz. We're sitting in the dining room here. It's been here for a long time. People debate about how long it's actually been here for, but it's probably about 150, maybe 200 years. So upstairs is a restaurant, more of a restaurant or bistro. Downstairs is still a pub. We have the one kitchen that services the whole venue. 7 days, lunch and dinner. Good idea. First head chef job. Sounds like fun. The menu here changes pretty regularly. We try and stick to kind of like European style, like French, Italian, Spanish. We do a lot of meat and steaks. I really like at the moment how there's so many different smaller butchers who are working with different producers, and you can find some really interesting cuts, or just different styles of aging, or like a retired dairy cow sirloin like that in a few weeks. And that's really exciting that there's lots of people you can work with. I started cooking pretty late compared to everyone else. I was like 22 or 23. My first chefing job, I worked for Matt Stone and Joe Barrett. And then I worked at Fidel for a year when they first opened. Then I went overseas and I staged at Lyle's in London, Noma and Relais in Copenhagen. Pretty amazing. I got to be at Noma for the opening of Noma 2.0, which was incredible. Yeah, and then I came back and I worked for 3 years as a junior steward at Momofuku. Every head chef you work for, you take something with you. I learned so much from Lennox, I learned so much from Dan Pepperell, I learned so much from Paul. So honestly, sometimes I think it's the people, like the chefs you work with on a day-to-day level. Like I could name like 10 or so that are people who like no one would know who they are, but they're just like people who taught me so much just by working together. Challenges, my first head chef role. It's been a wild ride. It was a very steep learning curve. I always joked to my mum that it was like a cliff rather than a curve, because it was really hard. Like those first 2 months were definitely the hardest in my career. But really fruitful. Like I've come out the other side. I feel like I've come out the other side in the past few weeks and just feel a lot more like collected. Like I feel like I can actually do it, or we are doing it. So yeah. Food needs to be delicious. That's the first thing. Like if people don't enjoy eating the food, then it's like, what's the point of doing it? Just trying to make sure that like your food is delicious, everyone is enjoying your food, and you're enjoying cooking it as well. I'm really interested in classics and classical cooking. I'm not going to try and reinvent the wheel. That just doesn't interest me at all. But I really like the idea of pulling ideas from like the past. Simple and classical, I guess. Today we're cooking a sirloin on the bone. From Whole Beast Butchery in Marrickville. Black Angus, 18-month-old. I'm going to cook it first, finish it in the oven, and then finally finish it over the charcoal. And then some lamb ribs glazed with salted plum, seasoned in sous vide, and then we will glaze them, put them in the oven, and then eat them. Advice that I would give to young chefs. You know, as time goes on, the things you're interested in change, and the things that you want to do like in your career change. I always want to keep learning how to be better. Find the person you want to work for and learn as much as you can from them.